Hi everyone, welcome back to Veganlicious.
Today we are making some sushi rolls. We're also making eel sauce and a spicy mayo sauce.
We hope you like this recipe and you make it at home. And without further ado, let's go ahead and start with the video. So for our sushi, we need rice. We will also need some water. We're gonna need a sugar and we're gonna need some vinegar.
For our inside of our sushi, our filling, we will need some carrots, sliced carrots, cucumber, bell pepper, avocado. You can also add other veggies or mango. And for our spicy sriracha sauce, we will need vegan mayo, some sriracha, and we are gonna make some eel sauce for our sushi as well. We need sugar, soy sauce, and mirin sauce.
And some of the tools that we find to be very helpful is a sushi mat. So if you can buy it, or if you plan on making sushi later on, you can buy it. It's not that expensive. And also we need some Nori Sheet. We bought this at Walmart. It's pretty good. It's vegan, so it's pretty convenient if you do want to buy it. So for our sushi rice, we do have white rice. We cooked it normally, and you could use sushi rice, but we just went ahead and used our normal rice. We didn't cook it with salt or anything, just the rice and the water. And for us to make our sushi rice, we're gonna need half a cup of sugar, half a cup of water, and 3 teaspoons of vinegar. White vinegar works. Apple cider vinegar also works, but we're using white vinegar today. So we're gonna go ahead and mix our water and our sugar. We're gonna go ahead and mix it and just dissolve it. Alright, so once your sugar has dissolved or partially dissolved, you're gonna go ahead and add the vinegar to your mixture. And you're just gonna go ahead and mix. Once it's ready, you're just gonna go ahead and incorporate it. You're gonna go ahead and incorporate it to your rice. And this is gonna give your rice flavor, and it's also going to help your rice not get sticky. And you're gonna go ahead and mix it. And just like so you know, the rice just needs to be cold. So once you have it cooked, you can go ahead and like spread it around in a container like I have in this one, and just spread it around and make sure it cools down, and then you can go ahead and pour the vinegar and the water. So once it's ready, we're gonna set it to the side for like 5 minutes.
While we let the rice sit, we are gonna go ahead and start making our eel sauce. We are going to mix all of the ingredients. We will need half a cup of mirin, half a cup of sugar, and this is organic cane sugar, and half a cup of soy sauce. We are going to mix and whisk, and we are gonna turn the stove on. We're gonna mix and we're gonna let it boil. So once it starts boiling, we're gonna lower our heat, and we're just gonna let it simmer for a couple of minutes. We're gonna keep stirring often, and I'll show you what consistency it needs to have. Alright, so after it simmered for about 2 minutes, we're gonna turn our stove off, and we're gonna let it cool and sit and wait. And once we're done with our sushi roast, then we are going to transfer this to a bottle.
So for our inside, like we already mentioned, you can use different vegetables that you want. For us, we're gonna be using carrots, we're gonna be using cucumber, bell pepper, and avocado. And then we're just gonna go ahead and show you how to cut the cucumber and the avocado. There's a little trick to it. So just go ahead and for the cucumber, you're just gonna go ahead and cut your cucumber in 4. And we're gonna go ahead and take off this part because we don't need it for the sushi. And once you take it out, don't throw it away, just you can eat it if you do like cucumber. You don't want the cucumber to go to waste. So you're just gonna go ahead and take off inside. It's much easier if you cut it in 4 because you just take off this part.
And like we said, don't throw it away. You can leave it for a snack. You can add some lemon, salt, some tahini, and eat it while you're making your sushi. And for our avocado, we are gonna go ahead and cut it in half, and we're just gonna make thin slices.
Imagine, if you will, sitting down to your morning coffee, turning on your home computer to read the day's newspaper. Well, it's not as far-fetched as it may seem. In fact, both local...
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start making our sushi, and we sliced already our avocado. And for our cucumber, we cut it in 4, and we make sure we took the middle part away. We're not gonna need that part, it's too soft. So we're gonna go ahead and start.
So like we said, we have our nori sheet. We bought this at Walmart. You can go ahead and, well, you can do as many rolls as you want. But we're gonna go ahead and, we're gonna use the shiny part. There's a shiny part to the nori. You're gonna use that part downside. And we are using our sushi tool, but we usually put it in a Ziploc bag just because it's it doesn't get stuck to the rice. So you're gonna go ahead and place it under your nori sheet, and you're gonna go ahead and put rice. You put as much rice as you want. We usually just fill the whole thing with rice. So for your nori sheet, you're gonna leave a little piece right here that you're gonna join with the other part. Just a little part, like little piece. Make sure you get all your sides because usually like the sides are the hardest part to fill up. So just go ahead and place enough rice on the sides.
My sister doesn't like avocado, so we're gonna leave it like that for her.
You can also put tofu, just like we showed you in the spring rolls. Just go ahead and marinate tofu with soy sauce, and then you can just either bake it or fry it. It depends on how you like it, but you can go ahead and add it. So you're just gonna go ahead and roll the inside, the top part in, and then with this, you're gonna help yourself roll it. And like we mentioned, you might need some water. And right here, you're gonna add a little bit of water because your nori sheet is pretty dry right here, and it won't stick to the other part. So go ahead and add a little bit of water into your nori right here, and that will help get stuck to the other part. So you're just gonna go ahead and close it, and with the same, you're gonna add pressure to it just to make it into a perfect shape. And it's okay if the rice comes out. It's fine, nothing happens. You can go ahead and just throw it away or reuse it. And what we do is we use a sushi knife. You can go ahead and buy it if you plan on making sushi other times, and just go ahead and cut it in half. Just look for the half part, cut it in half, then you cut the half in half, your other half in half, and then all of the parts in half again.
So we noticed on our previous roll that our rice is too wet. So we just go ahead and press our rice so the extra water and vinegar comes out and it's a little more dry. So we did that already. We're gonna start spreading our rice. The better.
And like we said, you can go ahead and put any vegetable you want on your roll, and just make sure that when you do put it, don't put a lot, but don't put a little bit. Don't put a lot because then it might not close, and don't put a little bit because it won't put enough pressure to the rice. So just go ahead and, like I said, just go ahead and roll it and use your tool to help you. You can go ahead and do it. If you don't want to buy the tool, that's fine, but it's just very helpful to shape it into the sushi. And like we said, go ahead and put a little bit of water on the side doesn't have rice, just so it gets stuck to the other part of the nori. And just go ahead and put pressure on it to shape it. Look at the beautiful sushi. And once again, we're just gonna go ahead and cut it. I'm yours. Our sushi looks beautiful color. We like to use a red bell pepper because it gives it different color. So yeah.
All right, so our sushi is ready, and now I'm just gonna make some spicy mayo sauce to add to our sushi. So we need half a cup of mayo and 2 tablespoons of sriracha, but if you like it more spicy, you can add more or you can add less. It depends on how you like it. And I'm just gonna add 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. So
So now that our sushi is ready, we have drizzled our sushi with our eel sauce and our
spicy mayo sauce, and we also have a little bit of ginger here. I love the ginger. And we're gonna go ahead and try our sushi.
We hope you like this video.
Hopefully you guys can make it. Make sure to subscribe to our channel, like and comment, and follow us on our social handles. Thank you.